Hi, I'm Mike, and today we're taking a look at the last 15 or so years here on the ranch. We're calling it the Ranch Recap, and it's only on Our Wyoming Life. Hey there, gang. Welcome back, and thanks for hanging out with me once again. As you notice, I've got my ball cap on today, and that means that we're taking it easy on the ranch. I actually have a vacation plan, so you guys are going to give me a little break there. And I have a whole lot to tell you. First of all, meat, beef and pork is back in stock on the website. So if you've been waiting for steaks or anything like that, make sure you head on over. We've got animals in here that are trying to chew on us as we're doing this. Make sure you head on over to our website, OurWyomingLife.com. Check that out. Also, we have some brand new items on there as well that I want you to take a look at. Summer sausage, salami, and jalapeno and cheddar sausage, which is amazing. If you get a chance to try it, it's so cool. So you just try it out, go onto the website, order it. You can bring home a piece of the ranch for yourself. Like I said, I'm getting ready to take a little vacation. I'm actually taking a few days to where I can go and just unplug and relax just a little bit, and I really do appreciate you guys allowing me to do that. So today, I still wanted to bring you guys a video on Monday. And Carrie had a great idea to kind of take a look back, because there are a lot of people that are relatively new to the channel or only been here a couple years even, and don't know exactly how we got here. In fact, I kind of wonder that myself sometimes, because it was 15 years ago in October that we came to the ranch. The we I'm speaking of course, is myself and Erin. We were newlyweds at the time, and we actually gave up a career in broadcast radio, in fact, corporate radio, to come here and help out on the family ranch. And at the time, I really didn't know what I was doing. In fact, I kind of thought maybe I was making a mistake. But I bought myself a book called Beef Cattle for Dummies, and I tried to figure it out. I often joke that I had to learn how to drive a tractor, and I had to learn which end of the cow was which, and people think that's funny, but it's actually true. I didn't know a dang thing about cows when we came to the ranch. In fact, I was just this short of standing in gates and going, "Here, cow, come on, cow, let's." I didn't know how to move a cow, and that's one of the things that we had to learn in those first few years. And basically, I mean, it was a trial by fire. It was a lot of things that I made mistakes. People make mistakes all the time, right? I made a lot of mistakes. I had calves die. I had things happen that probably were preventable, but it was one of those things that you just had to go through, and you just had to learn as you went. Come in 2017, though, a few things had changed by then. 2017 is when we started this YouTube channel that you're watching now. And I got to tell you, a little disclaimer here, if you have watched every single one of our videos up until this point, this may not be the video for you, because what I'm going to be doing is kind of taking a look back, going back to our very first videos and talking about the differences and things that have changed since then. And not only just with the ranch itself, but with me. I mean, I've changed over the last, 7 years also. And it's been hard at times, but it's also been exciting. So back in 2017, January of 2017, we had the bright idea to try to make this video that was actually going to bring people to farmers market, which was where we were selling most of our beef and pork. And we wanted people to come but not only come and buy our beef and pork, but we wanted them to know how nice we treat our animals, like Gus here. Can you stick your head up a little bit? This is Gus. Gus is a miniature donkey, and he's been hanging out with me here the whole time. He's just my buddy. But we wanted people to see how well we treated the cows and the pigs and everything else that we hear out here on the ranch. So I made a little video, 4.5 minutes long, put it online, and somehow that led us to this exact moment with almost 300,000 subscribers if you put together Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. And that's surreal to me. I remember working with Erin, and we were like, okay, we want to make some gardening videos. Let's do that. And you know, we sat down in our basement, and I said, hey, let's talk about seedlings or whatever. And you could see how hard it was for us to do.
Here's some dirt. Just sprinkle it over the top. Tomato seeds do not need to be planted deep. And then we will put this in our black solid bottom tray.
Of course, a lot of things have changed since then. I think that we've gotten more comfortable in front of the camera. And one of the biggest changes that I made is if you go back and look at probably our first year, maybe even 2 years of videos, I was so afraid of screwing up that I scripted out almost everything that I had to say. I didn't want to make that mistake where people could ridicule me or make fun of me for misspeaking or mispronouncing something or anything else. So those first couple of years were very controlled and very deliberate.
And as we come back an hour later, our results hold true. And 3 hours later, some cows are leaving and done, never having touched the millet hay. There's still quite a bit of it on the ground when the other types have been cleaned up pretty good. Over time, the cows may grow to love the millet hay, but they did leave it till last. Good thing there's plenty more of it for them to broaden their palate. So why does any of this matter? Well, when it comes to food, it's the biggest expense we have as cattle producers, and making sure that the cows are happy is one of my biggest concerns.
Now, though, things have changed. Camera might be a little crooked, don't care. It's more about just showing what the ranch life is really like. So that first year, as we struggled through trying to film things and trying to show you guys what we had going on, it did open my eyes to the fact that there were thousands of people out there that really had no idea where their food came from, or they wanted to feel closer to where their food came from. And I was actually really honored when I would get emails or anything else like that from people who wanted us, myself and Erin, to take them on that journey. All right. Almost done. More fancy. But it wasn't always easy. We had to convince people that what we were doing was a good thing. I remember one day I put out a video in 2017, the end of 2017, that was about the cost of ranching. And I actually ran into a local rancher at a gas station. And he knew who I was and he knew about the video, and he was mad. He felt like I had given away the secret recipe. And I didn't feel like that. I felt like it was more important to show people how hard it is and how sometimes you don't make a dime, but you stay out here for moments like this, sunset. Okay, we are going to be driving around, checking on and making sure that calves are okay. There's a brand new calf right there, number 35. A whole bunch of cows up here hiding out in the barn. Not a bad place to be at all. How are you? But we're here to get a tractor, which we have right here. So this will give you an idea of how much snowfall we've had already. So this is a pretty protected area, not much windy, blowing snow. So that's a good 4 or 5 inches of snow right there.
We're gonna deliver the food conveniently close to them so that they don't have to walk so far to get the other bale. Okay, so now RPMs go up. Okay, cool. Now I need to turn on the table, the rotors.
So in 2017, we took the plunge, but we continued to learn and we continued to grow. And we started doing things that maybe were a little off the wall, like the Ranch Roundup, which first started in 2019, I think was our first Ranch Roundup, where we invited hundreds of subscribers to come to the ranch and hang out. And we did that for 3 years. And then people said, well, why did it stop? Well, actually there's only so many hours in a day, and it's a lot of work. It was like putting on a wedding every single year, but it was a lot of fun while we had a chance to do it. And maybe we'll have a chance to do it again someday. I don't know. I hope. I would love to be able to have subscribers here on the ranch once again. But we do other things as well, because while we got rid of the ranch roundup, we started Harvest Host. People can come and stay on the ranch. We've got the Airbnb, which is currently unavailable, but we do have the Airbnb. Hopefully that'll be coming back. We've got people stopping by the farm store just to say hi and get a chance to meet Erin or I or Jeff or Carrie or whoever. And those are the things that are extremely humbling, but at the same time make you feel good because you're doing something to change people's lives. But I think one thing that's easy to forget, hey, get away from the camera, is that you guys changed our life way more than we probably ever changed yours. 2017, 2018, 2019, all the way up to 2022, when I was actually afraid, and even before then, I was afraid of the same old thing happening on the ranch over and over again. Same haying season, calving season, feeding the cows all winter long, talking about the history of the ranch or whatever else it may be. I was really afraid of repeating myself. And one of the things that I did learn is that every single year on the ranch is completely new and something different, which is a good thing. This is Cool Whip, by the way. Why are you trying to eat me? And as we continued along and we got into doing the 30 and 30, which happens in April of every single year. It's one video per day the entire month of April, and calving season. And then we follow that up with a 24-hour live stream. I learned that a lot of things are... Why are you trying to eat me? Why? A lot of things are things that people don't see every day. And it's easy to take that for granted, at least in my case, where we see the same thing happening every single day, and you forget that it's not part of a normal person's life. I guess I'm calling myself abnormal by saying that, but that's probably pretty close to the truth. Because back in the day when I did radio, I was a bit of an oddball. Hi, I'm Mike from the YouTube channel Our Wyoming Life, and if you're looking at self-quarantining, I have a method for you. Whether you're avoiding the coronavirus, in-laws, door-to-door toilet paper salesmen, or the myriad of other crazy people out there in the world today, you're just one step away from isolating yourself from it all. The process of becoming someone that lives on the edge of society, somebody who doesn't trust anyone and always looks a little bit off themselves, is easy, and it can be done in just 3 easy steps. Find some land, get some cows, and enter calving season. That's right. If you want to check out from this crazy society, become as close to a hermit as you can and not have any contact with anyone, just get into calving season. As an added bonus, you will wash your hands more than you have the entire past year, as you'll get more than just dirt in places you never thought you'd find it before. And as an added bonus, the germs you will encounter will give your immune system plenty of practice, just in case you need that extra boost of health force. You won't get sick. You can't get sick because nobody else will do the job for you. And you won't even have time to get sick because you'll work 24 hours a day. It's called calving season. It's the best antisocial, self-quarantining, immune-boosting plan you can find on the market today. Go to Our Wyoming Life to find out more. While you're there, check out the Jerky Prepper Kits. They're for the man with a bug-out kit on the go. See ya. Being able to do this with you guys allows me to kind of touch into that once again. So I thank you guys for that. But what does the future hold for the ranch? Well, we have no way of knowing. All we know right now is what has happened, and we can't change that. But the future, we can change in all kinds of interesting ways. So the ranch has gone from showing you guys cattle to now having pigs and lambs and goats, donkeys and alpacas. Everything changes, everything grows, and it's a lot of fun to be able to bring you guys along with me. So I hope that makes sense. I mean, it's kind of a ranch recap. Everywhere that we've been, you've came along with us. And it always amazes me when people say, I have watched every single one of your videos. Or what's even more crazy is when we get a new subscriber. They say, hey, I subscribed 2 weeks ago and I binge watched your guys' entire library. And I know more about you than you know about me, which is very true. But sometimes you guys know more about me than I know about me. And it's a crazy life to live, but it's really not one that I want to give up. It's one that I want to continue, and I want to keep growing, and I want to make different, and I want to change how agriculture works in the United States, and how farmers and ranchers and how they can depend on making a living from one year to the next. And I want to be able to help with that. I want to be there when changes are made in the industry, and I want to be a part of that. And you guys really do help me do that, help me make those changes, or at least help me prompt those changes if I can, across the entire country. So, like I said, I'm getting ready to leave the ranch for a few days. I'm going to take a 4-day vacation and disconnect and reconnect a little bit, which isn't a bad idea. It's kind of a good thing to do. I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss the ranch. I'm going to miss everything about it, but I know it's in good hands. Carrie's here. They're going to take care of things. And, you know, we'll be able to go off and have a little bit of fun. And it'll all be here when we get back, which has got to be a lot like it is for you guys. You guys watch a video and then you have to wait a few days for a video. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm going to live the life of a subscriber. So thank you for coming along with me, guys. I've got a plane to catch early. I'm going to scoot on out of here, and we'll be back on Thursday. But remember, new beef and pork in stock on the website. Salami, summer sausage, all those kind of cool things. Steaks are actually back in stock. So if you are looking to order, head on over and get that done. OurWyomingLife.com. Get your orders in, get them sent directly to your door. So thank you very much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you when I get back.